What's up, everybody? Well, it's another beautiful day, so might as well get some work done. I've got a car, a 2010 Nissan Sentra that's had TPMS problems for a while. Now, it all started when one of the tires had a screw in it and it would slowly leak. And after time, the light just stayed on no matter how well you aired up the tire. You could air it up to 40 psi and it would still not work right. So after doing some reading online, it sounds like I need to do a TPMS relearn, tire pressure monitoring system relearn on the system. It's a pretty easy process, so I thought I'd bring you along for it while I'm here. We'll see if it actually works. Hopefully it works. If not, we'll see. It might be a bad TPMS sensor, which is a very good possibility, but this has been an annoyance for a while. And it's not hurting anything, it's just more of an annoyance because there's a check engine light, check your tire light on. So it's okay to ride with it as long as you're checking your tires. I check them monthly usually, and they've all been fine. So, no, it's not the tire, it's TPMS. It's either a bad TPMS sensor or it's the computer not talking to the tires very well. So, hopefully we can do a relearn and get that management system to talk back to the tires and work again. We'll see. I'll take you through the steps of how it's done. Well, here it is. It's been an annoyance for so long that it's got a sticker put over it. But a TPMS light is on and it's blinking. So we'll go ahead. Hopefully, if we remove this sticker, it'll give us good luck and we can get it done. TPMS on, car's running. So I'm gonna turn it off, take the keys out. We're gonna go ahead and remove this lower panel to get to a switch or a plug that's back here. So, first things first, we're gonna go ahead and remove this coin slot. Pull it down, then pull it up, and now rotate it out and go down, and that will take it out. And now you guys won't have these wires that are in here. These are for my heated seats, some aftermarket thing. But if we look back here, you can see the OBD2. There's a little white plug right up there that we got to get to. Now to do that, right below the hood latch, there's one Torx bit that needs to come out. I've already taken it out. It's a T20 Torx bit. Already taken out. T20. And then the whole thing should just pull out. Now we can see our OBD2 and we can see that plug a lot better. Now the first time you're doing this, it's taped up, so it's hard to get to. I tried reaching my hand in, up and over, around, coming down, and it just wasn't working out for me. We're just gonna go ahead, take this tape off, and go ahead and work on it from there. It should have only one pin that we need to ground. So now that that's undone, it was tucked up here, we actually have lots of room for it to move around. One single wire coming out of it. So we'll go ahead, and now the next step is we got to go ahead and go around to all four of the tires and set them at a different PSI. So here we go. Here's each of the front and rear PSIs that we need to put these at. Now you'll go around the car and make them each a different PSI, and that will tell the computer what, like, calibrate it, so it knows what it's looking for. It knows that, okay, this is at this voltage or whatever signal, then it's 26, and at this one it's 31, and at this one it's 34. So we'll go ahead and we will remove some air from it because I have them set at 40 right now, trying to get it to fix. So we'll go ahead and reset these all to these proper PSIs for it to relearn, ground that thing out, get it to relearn, go take it for a drive, and then we can move all of our PSIs to the correct areas. So while I'm in the garage, I'm going to go ahead and grab me a paper clip that paper clip I'll use to ground out that thing. So, go set these, ground it, go drive. Here we go, we're at our front drivers. Got my gauge right here, and we'll go ahead and put it in. Check out how much it has. 41, so we can go ahead and bleed a whole bunch of that off to get to 34. Now this one's got a sweet little tire gauge on it that works great for bleeding off. One little trick is if you don't have a way of actually like getting rid of the air relatively easy, all caps have a little indent in the top that you can actually release the air with. So your cap will actually release air out of your stem if you need to. Fun facts. So there we go, 34. Good. Now we'll head around to the other ones. Now that we got the tires at the right pressure, I didn't have a paper clip, but I found a piece of wire. So we'll go ahead, and mine is on the right side of this plug if the pressure point is up, and then we'll go ahead and get ready to touch this to some bare metal. Now this is all bare metal in here, and since we took this cover plate off, it's really easy to get to any bare metal that we need to. But I'll go ahead, probably this, or maybe bolts are usually really good because they go through multiple pieces of metal, so there's a really good chance that those are, but you want to watch out for paint and corrosion and weld spots because that stuff won't contact. But we'll go ahead and we'll put that 6 to 10 times on the bare metal. But first we got to turn the key to the on position. So we'll go ahead, grab our key, turn it to the accessory, and then on right before start. TPMS is on. We'll go ahead and touch this 6 to 10 times. Now that we just got done touching that, the TPMS light is blinking, and we can turn the car to the on position. Start it. It's still blinking. Now I'm gonna move this stuff kind of out of my way so I can actually take it around the block. While you're out doing your drive and trying to get this to reset, you want to keep it at as constant of a speed as you can. Now it's real world, you're not going to be able to do that, but you want to try to keep it as constant as you can. So try to stay at a certain mile per hour. I was choosing 40 because that's what the speed limit is out on this back road that I'm on. But you can see I'm probably gonna have some problems because it's a back road. It's got turns and stuff. So try to keep it at as constant speed as best you can. But well, after driving around for, well, I did it 3 times. The first time I did it for 22 minutes and nothing changed. And this time I was out making sure that I did not move off of 40 miles an hour. I was probably on 40 miles an hour for 15 minutes out of the, I think, 19 I was driving. So it finally, I spaced out and it finally quit blinking and was solid. So I might have missed it turning off and then going back solid. So we will see. I got back home. I'm gonna go ahead and air the tires up, turn it back on, and hopefully it just goes away. If not, I'll be doing something else, probably replacing the sensors in it. So go ahead, put this dash back together because this is the last time I'm gonna deal with it. If it doesn't work, then we're doing something else. But for right now, I tried, right? So go ahead, put the pressure clips back in, put that little Torx bit back in, and then put your little coin tray back in. And then we'll go ahead and air up all the tires to the right PSI, which is 33 on this vehicle, but I'm gonna bump it up to about 35. Get a little bit better gas mileage for that. Okay. Well, kind of disappointing. We got them all aired up and it's still on there. Why won't you just go away? Just go away, please. Well, after 3 attempts, failed attempts, it's still on. So what you should see is it should be blinking for you until it finally just goes out. Now that's with all of them set to 31, 34, 31, 29, 26. It should go out, and 26 should be a low reading. So the TPMS light will turn off until you turn the car back on. And then you know you've successfully calibrated it, it's good to go. You can air your tires up to whatever you need to. Now, my system seems to not be working because I tried it 3 times, got it to flash, started it, and went through, and it would instantly go solid. Now that means that I'm not in the relearn program. Tried to do it, I thought I messed something up, tried to do it again, thought I messed something up, tried to do it again, same thing all 3 times. So that's leading me to believe that it's got a bad TPMS sensor, which is kind of, I kind of knew that, I kind of was assuming that, but they should last the life of the car, you'd think. Who knows? Anyways, my TPMS light's solid right now. It's not working, so I'm just going to live with it, and hopefully I can maybe figure something out. Maybe I'll pull the dash out and actually remove the light. Maybe I'll get the actual part to replace it. But for right now, I'm just gonna air them up, put them at 35. I know they'll be there, and just roll with it. It'll be fine. Well, I failed. Hopefully you guys don't fail. Like I said, you should see a blinking light the whole time you're driving, and it should shut off. So, with that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Good luck to you guys if you're doing this. Please let me know if it works out for you, so I can let others know that it actually does work. Anyways, I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's sunny here. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of mine. Peace.